Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I just came in to give you an update on my housing situation. Y'all, it's finally happened. I am back at home. I am so very happy. Child, they called me last Thursday, the management office of my complex, and told me to meet them over at my unit, and they wanted to walk me through my townhome, just to show me everything that they had done, all the updates that they had done to my unit, and just give me the green light to move back in. So I got here Thursday. After the guy walked me through, I'm telling y'all, I was very, very near tears. I hugged him, told him thank you, because they really, really worked hard to get me back in before Christmas. And when you look around the unit, you can tell that they really, really put their heart and soul in to making sure that everything was clean and fixed back up. I mean, they made a lot of updates to my unit. I have new carpets, new doors, and basically what they did is they were gonna be changing eventually all the woodwork in all of the units, and I guess I'm the first one that's getting these updates because I had the fire. So actually I got almost a brand new apartment. It looks totally different in here. I have new ceiling fixtures, and just everything was just pristine when I moved back in. And I met the lady that after the workers had done their part, she comes in and then she just goes through and cleans everything, and has it sparkling, all your cabinets, everything. This woman cleaned this place. I mean, y'all, it's not a cobweb in here. This house was completely immaculate, just everything. She even cleaned my stove. I was like, oh my God, But so I moved back in Thursday. Now the upstairs is empty pretty much because, as you know, the fire was upstairs. So what that means is I don't have anything in my bedroom. I've actually been sleeping on the couch until I can get, a bedroom set and all of that. I do have my little rocking chair and a couple of things that were in my little vanity room / office room. So in here I have a television and my little rocking chair. Now, when I came in, the one thing that I noticed is that my cable was all jacked up. And I believe what happened is when they were fixing the apartment, laying the carpet and painting, they had to pull up my cable wires. So when my son was trying to hook my television back up, the one that did survive the fire, we couldn't find any cable wires. So he had something in his car. He hooked it up in my daughter's room. But what that meant is I don't have internet. I just have my cable, So tomorrow, well, which is today, cable is going to have to come out and check all of their equipment and replace anything that's not working properly due to it being in a fire, and then I guess re-hook up my internet and all of that. But y'all, despite not having internet for about 4 or 5 days, y'all, I'm so happy to be back. I can live with no internet for a few days, until they can get me back hooked up. Friday, my daughter came in from school. She got here about midnight on Friday. So she was here for Christmas Eve and Christmas and all of that. And my son came over. So even though it was pretty empty in here, we had a good dinner. I cooked dinner. My daughter helped me. And we just had a calm Christmas. And, I was just thankful to be back. So once my cable, and internet is all hooked back up correctly, I will be, back doing my videos. I had to take some time off because when I was at my son's house, things were, it was kind of weird because, like I told you guys, my son lives with two roommates in a great big old townhouse, and it was a little awkward doing videos when my son was at work. You know, I didn't know those people that he lived with, and I didn't want to be in the room and they hear me talking and there's nobody in there and they think I'm crazy. It's because I'm doing a video. They don't understand what's going on, and they just hear this woman talking behind the door with no one else in the room. So I said, well, I'm gonna hold off on doing videos until I actually, you know, get back home. But I am back, child. When I tell y'all this little girl is happy, whoo, Lord, I am happy. I can't even express to y'all the happiness. I appreciate my mother letting me stay for that little week and a half. I stayed with her. I appreciate my son letting me stay with him the time that I stayed with him. And y'all, I had mentioned the hotel that I had stayed in. Now, it's not a big name hotel. It is one of the smaller extended stay hotels. I'm going to tell y'all, I was a travel agent for about 15 years. So one thing I know how to do is I know how to search for properties that fit what that person is needing. Now, I haven't been a travel agent in about 6 or 7 years. So, you know, I haven't worked in that field, but I still remember how to dig in and search for hotels. You know, I read all the reviews about the hotel. Even though it was a, you know, a very economical hotel, when I tell y'all this hotel was immaculate, there was nothing that I can complain about. You know, sometimes you can go to these big name hotels and y'all have heard the stories. They have bed bugs. They're not that clean. You know, the sheets are not, you know, clean. It just, you know, you've heard the stories. The hotel that I was in, the first thing I did when I went in is I tore that bed apart. I was looking at everything on the bed, making sure it was clean. I checked everything in the room. I even bought my own cleaning supplies just in case I found anything that wasn't comfortable for me. But even after looking, I did not find anything. And y'all, I'm a neat freak. I got a little OCD. So it was very surprising to be in that hotel and not find anything wrong with it. Basically, it was like I was in a little efficiency. I had my own little kitchen, full-size refrigerator, cooktop stove, a nice big huge bathroom, and it was a very pleasant surprise. And one thing I'm going to do, because the people at the hotel were very, very nice. It was almost like I was living in an apartment. They had maid service that came in once a week. What was it? Twice a week? Might have been twice a week, to clean like your kitchen and your bathroom and give you sheets and towels and all that stuff. So I really appreciated that, and I think that's what kept that hotel clean. The halls smelled good, were immaculate. The elevators were immaculate. And the reason why this is important is because I didn't pay a lot for this hotel, not the daily rate. And the reason why I say that is because you can get a hotel that's $150, $160, $200, and you know, you're paying for what you got. So when I saw how low this was a day, you know, I kind of expected it not to be that great. But again, I was pleasantly surprised. So what I plan to do is send the management of the hotel a thank you card, because they actually looked out for me. And every day they were rooting for, you know, them to finish my home before Christmas so I can get back home. And the day that, you know, it finally happened, they had given me a little card and said good luck and all of that, you know, and they actually scraped off my ice, the ice off my car, because the day I was leaving, we had an ice storm here in the city that I live in. And one of the little guys that worked at the desk actually went out and scraped all the ice off my car, threw down some salt, you know, that led to my car, because they saw me limping around every day and they didn't want me to fall. He literally sprinkled salt, like a salt path, all the way to my car to make sure that I didn't slip and fall. So I just thought that was very considerate, and I really appreciated it. And when someone has been that kind to you, you want to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send them a small card. I mean, a card. And I might even order them like a couple pizzas, just to say thank you, because I really appreciate it. And I also wanted to do something for the management here at my complex, because the work that they had to do should have actually taken a little bit longer for the damage that was done upstairs and, all the things they had to do. So, I have an uncle that's a contractor, and he explained to me all that they have to do when something like this happens, because the city comes in and has to check everything after they're done. So I appreciate the hard work that they did, and in the short amount of time that they took to get it done. They could have half-stepped, and then I came back in here and things weren't quite right. But when you look around and you walk through, you just can't help but to see the care that they took in trying to get me back. So I appreciate that, and I'm going to send them a thank you also. I also wanted to say thank you to the people that contributed to my GoFundMe. Now, I got nowhere near what I was originally asking for, but I appreciate the amount that I did get. It helped me stay in the hotel. It helped me with some things that I needed. I'm still gonna hit up the Salvation Army, and I've been given information of other places that I may be able to, get things to help replace some of the things that I lost in the fire. But even if I don't, I will take my time and slowly replace everything that I lost, because basically I have a home, and when you have been out of your home because of, a fire or something like that, you appreciate the small things. So whatever I have in my house now, I will take it and make the best of it and just go on, because, child, like I said in the beginning of this video, it feels like I have been all around the world, and yeah. Anybody who knows me knows that I value my home and making a home for my kids. So whenever they need to come home to talk, or just they want to come home for a while, have a good dinner or something to sit down and talk to their mom, that their home, their main home where their mom is a homey home, if you know what I mean. I value that, and to not be here really, really bothered me. I told y'all it was fucking with my psyche when I was in that hotel, but God was great, and he got it done in, just like a little under 2 months. So I really appreciate that. So with that, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been chatting and bumping my gums enough today. I just wanted to let y'all know that I was back, because a lot of people, they prayed for me and they expressed concern when I was feeling down. So I just wanted to let them know that I appreciated it, and I'm back. So thank you for listening to the video, and look for me to start doing my videos on a more regular basis. Hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas, and you have a great day now. Bye-bye.